Alright, gamers, welcome back once again. We are here coming up to the latter stages of the marathon now. We've got a whole host of amazing runs up ahead of us and behind us as well. This whole thing has been absolutely incredible. Just want to shout out one more time the fact that together, collectively, we have raised $1,000, more than $1,000 now even, for Extra Life. This has been incredible. We set our original donation goal as $300, hoping that we could do that over the course of the weekend. We've not just doubled that, we've not just tripled that, we've gone beyond triple, and we're sitting on $1,000 going towards Children's Miracle Network hospitals for Extra Life. You guys are all absolutely incredible. Every single body who's chipped in at all whatsoever, you're all amazing to make this happen, so thank you so much. And if we can keep pushing even further, that would still be incredible. But to even go this far, this is amazing. Thank you so much. But without further ado, we've got more runs coming. And coming up right now this second, we've got Slysonic back on our screens with Sly 2, Band of Thieves, Bronze Comb %. So let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into it. Okay, there we go.
Okay, hello. I am. Tethys left me on mute, so I'm gonna redo my intro. Hello, I'm Slysonic. I'm doing my token Sly run. This is the most serious category in the Sly series. I swear, this is going to be Bronze Comb %. This is going to be a pure test of skill. Trust me, and definitely not a meme at all. Joining me on commentary, I have Sippy. Hello.
Hello everyone. I'm here for moral support and to cheer my buddy on. I hope you enjoy.
Yep, Sippy, very, very well-known Sly runner. But yeah, I think we can just get started then. Let's see. I need to do the
Let's go.
file. And timing's gonna start kinda awkwardly, but I'll give you a rough, I'll give you a rough go, on when to start. So we will start and go. This is Bronze Comb %. Woohoo! We start off with a 38-second cutscene, which is 38 seconds in. Sorry, I'm sick. It's 38 seconds in Korean and 45 seconds in every other language, so Korean is indeed the fastest language we are going for. This is Cairo, this is the intro level, and we are going to be doing a bunch of cool out-of-bounds movement. We're going to be doing the only major skip in this entire game. This saves like 4 minutes, and is kind of tricky, kind of not. We're going to do a series of really weird jumps and out-of-bounds movement. Like so. So we're going to go out-of-bounds here. I'm going to be using a lot of movement tech. I'm going to be using a movement tech called the glitch high jump. That just acts as a triple jump, essentially, and then this tech here is square boosting. We carry our momentum into a jump, because jumping loses momentum, so we can keep it if we press square on the same frame. So, yeah.
So Cairo is like our tutorial level in this game, but in the speedrun, it's kind of a tutorial for the speedrun in a way, because right off the bat, you get some tricks that serve as kind of the bread and butter in the run.
Right, hardest jump time. Got it. There we go.
Oh, got it first try, no problem.
Yeah, easy. If I missed that jump, I would have fell into the void, and that would have not have been fast. Because you would have to... Essentially, you fall into the void forever, and you have to reload the save file to get out of it. So I'm glad I got that first try.
You'd essentially have to restart the run, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And that's not really a concern on Estimate, honestly, because this run is bronze comb percent. I'll get into why that's significant later, but we just gotta do a little bit more movement through the rooftops here, and we need to hit the end trigger. This is the only part of the game. Oh, this is the only end trigger in the game that's like always active, so all we need to do is just go here and touch it. Like so. And now, with that 2.5 minute Cairo, we have to sit through about 4 minutes of cutscenes. This is the any percent experience. We sit through a lot of cutscenes. So, Bronze Comb percent itself, once we enter episode 1, our first actual episode of the game, we will be in Paris in episode 1, and there are going to be guards patrolling around the entire map, and they have a random chance to have guards have a random chance to carry loot on them. And that loot can be random in itself, and we are looking for specifically the bronze comb. Guards can have different tiers of combs. They can have watches, rings. There's a lot of things in the loot pool. And we are looking for the bronze comb specifically because it is completely worthless. It is worth only like 11 coins, which is nothing in this game. So this category is just giving love to the bronze comb. So yeah, there isn't a whole lot to say really. So this 4 minute cutscene is actually 2 different cutscenes. I'm actually going to be doing an insane strat in between the 2 cutscenes that saves a lot of time. Very, very big time save, for sure. So yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. This cutscene.
Would it be a good time to throw in a quick donation?
Yeah, I would say so.
Alright, so we've got $26 from Pippi, who says, yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure what he means by that, but yeah.
I screwed up the optimization. That's awesome. Ideally, I would have paused the game and manually saved my game there. That skips the that would skip the autosave prompt and save half a second. It's a whopping time save, I know, but yeah, unfortunate that we didn't quite get it, but that's fine. I agree with the chat very much with the yeah. Yeah. So after this cutscene, I actually need to plug in my charger cable. I forgot about that. I'm going to plug in my...
Just unplug it again.
Yeah, I'm going to plug in my charger cable because this actually puts a wired connection to my controller. So if I were to disconnect it, it will need to re-establish a wireless connection to my controller. And what does that do? If your controller is disconnected, then it will force pause the game. So we're going to use the charger cable to hit a frame perfect pause and skip a little bit of a cutscene at the very beginning of episode 1 once we get into it. So after we do the cutscene skip, we're just going to be roaming around Paris, and I don't know when the run is going to end. It can either end in 10 seconds after that, or it can take the entire 20 minutes and we'll be over estimate. It's just random, so I hope you're ready. I hope you are ready on time when that happens. But yeah, that animated cutscene is over. We now get a fabulous tour of Paris. Trust me, this is what it's like in real life. To my recollection, I guess. And I'm going to press a button here. I'm going to press the circle button. Ooh. Wow, that was insane. I pressed the circle button.
What did that do?
I'm going to disconnect my controller. I missed the cutscene skip. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
I disconnected my controller a little bit too early there. But ideally we would have paused the game right there and we would be able to skip this cutscene, but that's no big deal. This cutscene isn't that big at all. It's also going to fiddle with our guard spawns a little bit, but that's okay in the end. So yeah, be prepared whenever time happens, because it could happen at literally any point. So I'm going to be looking around these guards here, seeing if they have shiny pockets. Shiny pockets means they have loot. And then we gotta hope that it's the bronze comb, and then, yeah. So I'm just going to be hunting around Paris, looking for guards. I'm trying to manipulate my camera as well to spawn more guards, because guards... Ooh, this is a really awkward situation. Okay. Guards spawn on where your camera is pointing. Let's see. Oh, it's a bronze watch. I got fooled. That's a bronze watch. That is not the bronze comb we are after. Will this guy have the bronze comb? Let's see. It's a silver watch. Alright, we're upgrading our watches. That's good, I suppose. We are looking for the most worthless item in the game, the bronze comb. You can tell how serious this speedrun is just with how I just presented it. Let's see what this guy has. Oh, that's a ring. Yeah, silver ring.
This run's starting to be a little time consuming.
Absolutely. We gotta go speedrunning. It's okay, we have like 10 whole minutes to find it. The world record for this category is a 7:02, and my estimate is set to 20 minutes, so I could spend 13 minutes just looking for this thing constantly. It's a mirage when it happens. Oh, that guy didn't hear me. Okay. Will he have it? Let's see. Oh, there it is!
There it is! There it is! Boom!
Boom. There we go. That's the bronze comb right there.
What a speedrun.
What a speedrun. Yeah, that's bronze comb percent. It's as ridiculous as it seems. Let's go back to the thief net and we can see, yeah, there it is. 11 coins, the bronze comb.
We found the brokest guard that actually has something.
Yeah, pretty much. The bronze comb is so worthless, and yeah, this category is this category is unironically super optimized. The world record has like 2 seconds of improvement maybe. But yeah, that is the run, I suppose. I wasn't prepared to what to show off after, so I guess we're just fooling around now.
Yeah, you've managed to finish half, under less than half of your estimate, so well done.
Yep. Again, this could have taken me literally 7 minutes, or it could have taken me an hour. So 9 minutes, I'll take that.
Fantastic stuff. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So well done, Sly. I'm sure this was the showcase everything you wanted it to be.
Absolutely. This was my token Sly run, and I wanted it to be stupid. So bronze comb is so perfect.
Any things that you want to shout out? Anybody that you want to shout out, or anything at all whatsoever?
Shoutouts to Sippy for joining me on commentary. Somewhat last minute. I was like, hey, do you want to do this thing? And he was like, yeah, sure. So
it was my pleasure.
It's been great. I'm getting there's a question in chat if there are other item finding speedruns. Sly 3 has a variant of this, which is much longer and is literally the same thing. Called Bronze Watch Percent. You have to hunt for a bronze watch, but the problem with Sly 3 is it can take you 15 minutes to even start the run, so it takes a very, very long time. But I am thinking of doing a sort of bronze comb factor, or
oh, that'd be interesting.
just get the most useless loot in Sly 2, 3, and 4 in one run. That would be maybe next year. That would be funny. But yeah, that's gonna probably do it from me. I could actually show off a funny bottle crash glitch, actually.
Yeah, we got a couple. We got some time still.
Okay, let me see if I can find the cheat codes to take me there without the effort. This is the best glitch in this entire game, or in this entire series. It's just something that kind of persists. So we're gonna do some cheat coding here, and we're going to look at this tree here. For some reason, if we do certain things with this tree, we can actually very much break the game. So I'm gonna see if I can do this right. If I need to put my camera in a pretty weird spot here. It's pretty finicky. This was something that got added into the route last year. There we go. Black screen glitch, and we can just collect a bunch of bottles and everything is broken now. Very funny glitch. This is actually very useful in any percent. This saves a very big amount of time, or a substantial amount of time. But yeah, the game is broken now. Ain't that funny?
That is quite funny, I have to say. A grand old time.
There we go. That's it from me then. Yeah. Not the same. It's pretty awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. You've done 2 runs. Both were pretty good times. I have to ask, which of these 2 runs have you preferred?
Bobble League.
Oh yeah, you did 3 runs.
Yeah.
Bobble League.
But yeah, that is my contribution to this bloke block. And coming up next in bloke block is going to be Brandino, I think, right?
That is correct. We have a very exciting one coming up. Snuck in because a certain bloke decided to go and meet Jun Sunue instead. So we have Brandino stepping in with Conker's Bad Fur Day coming up next. So I guess we could kind of make this like the cult classic platformers based on animals block. There you go.
The bloke
or
block.
bloke block. Bloke block works better.
Yeah.
That'll do. But yeah, thank you both for hopping on and showing off Sly 2. It's been a good time. We will round things up there and be back very shortly. Take care, everybody. Say farewell.
Goodbye.
Take
forever.
care. You did great, Sly. It was really fun.
I did a run.
Goodbye.
Bye.